Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel, and by the video title you know what this video is about. We have the Steelers versus the Raiders game preview. I don't really got to break down those stats. I usually do the stats breakdowns, the positives and negatives. I'm going to talk about that of course in this video right here, but I want to say Steelers, you got to win this game. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. We come off back-to-back losses, especially the last loss. That was a very tough loss. A loss that should not been a loss. You went out there and got 3 turnovers on defense, blocked the field goals, and you still only had 17 points. Got to be productive. We see guys giving half effort out there, not doing the best they can to go out there, extend plays, not running their routes to the fullest, and they putting tape on their face saying they're open. When in reality, they're not open. And I think I unplugged my mic. Yes, I did. They're saying they're open, but in reality, they're not open. But I'm like, come on. We got to see, of course, but more effort to see more quality out there, and we got to get back to playing our game. The Steelers struggled, because they didn't play their game. They started doing things out of the ordinary. Why are we attacking the secondary? Why are we throwing the ball down the field trying to do this crazy stuff? Use the run to set up the pass. That's how we won our first game against the Falcons. That's how we won our second game, of course, against the Broncos. Third game against the Chargers. We used the run to set the pass. Of course, in that game against the Colts, we fell behind, so we wasn't able to run the ball like we wanted to. But use the run to set up the pass. The Steelers got kind of out of that sync a little bit in the past game against the Cowboys and messed the routine up. We're going to see if the Steelers can find a way to get back on track. See the Steelers can find a way to get back to the level of playing that they once was, by just going out there, running the football, and using that to set up the play action pass game with Justin Fields, where he has the opportunity to use his legs to throw it at somebody down the field or do something like that, like having a dual threat opportunity. Like I mentioned every time I discuss Justin Fields. Would you rather go into war with just a sword or go to war with a sword and a shield? Justin Fields to do with their quarterback. You get a sword and a shield with him. You get a guy who can go out there and run with the best of them, and also go out there and pass like that with most of the best of them, like that in the league and stuff. Has a strong arm and was accurate too at that. He missed some throws occasionally. So they some open guys. Like in the middle like that, he didn't throw the ball to them like that. He didn't see them, and just can't feel good enough last game. But overall, he's been playing good football for us, and we're doing a good job for us. I think the Steelers have got to go out there and be the Steelers. Just be the Steelers. Pound the football, play good defense, and you'll find a way to win this game. The Raiders, they've been struggling. Their offense been struggling. They're averaging 1 more point than us per game. Offensive-wise, but they offense turned the ball over a lot of fumbles, a lot of interceptions. They bench Gardner Minshew. I think Aiden O'Connell will be the starter for them entering this game. You got to get out of them. When you get pressure to those quarterbacks like that, the ones who are fidgety, the deer in headlights, to be shaking like this and looking and scared, when you get pressure to them, you can cause a lot of mayhem, a lot of turnover. We've seen what we did last week with Dak Prescott, and he's a good quarterback. He was a second MVP last year, and he was the All-Pro, second team All-Pro last year as well. Go out there, and we play some good defense. T.J. Watt, Herbig, hopefully he's healthy and back. I know he came back a little bit later in the game like that too as well. Was in and out of the game, but he made some plays too as well. TJ Watt, we know he can do out there when he goes out there and play his best football. He's one of the best, if not the best, edge rusher in the league. Cam Hayward, of course, he can do as well out there, and all the different individuals. So just go out there and play your style. Get pressure to the quarterback, get the ball on offense, and run the football. The positives in this game that I like, of course, is our ability. Us guarding the Raiders. I think we're going to have a lot of turnovers in this game. We got to find a way to capitalize on those turnovers. And I also like our running game in this game as well. I feel like the Raiders' run defense, you should be able to run on them. Najee Harris should be able to run on them. And whoever else we have back there as well. I don't know if Cordell Patterson will be back or not. They should be able to run on them. So we'll see exactly what happens. And also, I want to see, of course, one positive too as well. Yeah, you let tight end. Pat Fryermuth caught a touchdown in the past 2 games, right? But I want to see him utilized more, like throughout the field, throughout time. Like that, I feel like he's a big time player. I think in this type of game right here now, he can have a lot of mismatches, of course, against their linebackers and against their safeties and stuff. I think he should go out there and have a pretty nice game. You got to utilize tight end, utilize him, utilize Darnell Washington, and do what you got to do, because we still don't have enough, of course, talent in the receiver room. So you got to go out there and use tight ends, use all different type of guys to make plays. Also, the negatives for this team. Hold on. Like I was saying though, we gotta go out there and just play our style like that. You just play our style of game, our style of football. You like the tight ends, since the receiver core is still a little weak. You like tight ends in the pass game. Let them go out there, do some things. I know Washington, give him opportunity with the ball down the field, especially in the red zone. Pat Fryermuth throughout the field, give him opportunity as well, and we'll see some more improvement. Now, negatives I don't like in this game. I'm trying to see what's a negative. Maybe us trying to defend, of course, their pass rush a little bit. They do have a solid pass rush, not like something that's like you got to be fearful, super fearful of. But Max Crosby is a very good player. like that. So if he coming after you, it'll be very difficult. He can disrupt the game and cause some mayhem too. So I think that's probably one of the negatives like that. You know, especially we seen Isaiah Malu. He did all right in his first game, but he did get bulldozed one time like that. You know, his first game back, he got laid on his back like that, got bulldozed over. So hopefully everything goes well, and the Steelers can go out there and hold their own and find a way to defeat the Raiders. I think this game right here is going to be a game where the Steelers can go out there and prove that we're still one of those teams. We lost 2 games straight, but we're going to finish and win this one right here, be 4-2, and be 2 games above 500, and go into I think our next game after this is the Jets, right? These are Jets or Giants, one of those teams. I think go into that game on prime time. We have back-to-back prime time games and try to make some magic like that too as well. So I think the Steelers probably win this game. My score prediction, I'll say Steelers win. I'm gonna give them 24-13. I think Steelers win comfortable a little bit in this game. 24-13. They go out there and handle business against the Raiders. I think they dominate throughout the game, getting about 4 or 5 sacks. And forcing 2 or 3 turnovers in this game as well, and the offense going out there accumulating over 150 plus rushing yards, and us getting in the end zone a few times as well to help us win this game against the Raiders. I think this game right here is going to be a nice game to kind of set us back, to get us back to our old selves where we start off 3-0 and get us back some momentum that we've been losing the past 2 weeks, and get back on track in the winning column as well to kind of shut up all the noise that's going around like that and end this losing streak as well. So I think the Steelers to do this. I'm just glad that they started off. You know, they still got to, they have a little stretch right now where they're kind of losing. They still got a winning record like that. So sometimes when you like have a losing little streak, you know, it usually happens to every team like that. You might get in a little slump a little bit for a couple of weeks, but if you can bounce back like that, got that slump, and you can continue to build some momentum and get back to it, go ahead and do it. So we'll see what the Steelers do. But this is all I have for today's video. Let me know down in the comment section down below what you guys think. Also got memberships here, of course. You can sign up if you want to as well, if you like, to support the channel. And also, give me your score predictions. What do you think the game's going to be? I think 24-13 is where the game's going to be. The Steelers win comfortable by 11 points. But let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys most likely, actually I'm uploading this video on Thursday. So I'll probably see you on Friday for some other news or something that may happen. And maybe Saturday as well. And of course on Sunday, I'm going to be there giving you guys double uploads, of course. Maybe triple uploads, depending on what happens. But stay tuned in and be on the lookout for that. But peace out.